Remember that time that James and John wanted to call fire down from heaven to burn up this village of Samaritans which had rejected Jesus? That rejection escalated quickly. Now, why would the disciples act this way? Well, part of the reason might be there's an Old Testament precedent for this. So one of the chapters we read today in Bible in the 1 year, 2 Kings 1, records how Elijah, the prophet, called fire down from heaven to burn up messengers of the king. And so James and John are wanting to kind of go full Elijah on this Samaritan village. Here's something that's interesting, though. Jesus turns and rebukes his disciples, and then they go on to another village. You see, even though there is certainly continuity between what the prophets did in the Old Testament and then what Jesus did and said, I mean, there is certain similarities between Jesus and Moses or Jesus and Elijah or Elisha. There's also a discontinuity because Jesus didn't come into our world to call fire down from heaven to burn up those who rejected him. He was not sent into the world to condemn the world, but the world might be saved through him. And so Jesus goes on to Jerusalem where he is crucified and raised to life again in order that the message of his salvation might be taken back to the Samaritans, as we hear happen in the book of Acts. And not only to them, but to the uttermost ends of the earth, in order that people like us might hear, believe, and in Christ be saved.